Welcome to the final frontier. So this is the space mod update thing. Yeah, if you guys watched my previous 2 episodes, I did a couple pre-episodes. It's the first time I've done that on the channel. Yeah, you'll know I'm making a space mod. So I thought this would be a really fun idea. I took a poll. You guys said, yeah, I'll do a space mod. And so I should inform you guys that I already recorded this episode this morning. Hang on, wait. That's the best I can do with the green screen. But yeah, you guys voted on this, and I should say that I recorded this morning and didn't really like how the recording came out, so I decided, you know what, I can do it again. There's a couple things I would have fixed. Now this time I can really shorten it by a lot because I already know what I'm doing. So, the first thing we need to establish is the black hole slingshot. This is the idea we settled with in the second pre-episode and pre-episode 0. So, the way we're going to orbit, because if you were to jump from like an island orbiting a black hole and somehow you manage to fall faster than the island so that you can like break away from its orbit, then you would just at most go back to where the island was. You wouldn't go any further, even though no matter how close you come to the black hole, you're just going to go back unless you get sucked into the black hole. So there needs to be a way that you have more mass going in than less mass coming out. So the way you get around that is you make these things called pansima boots. Pansima is, I googled 2 words and put them into Latin, and then create a pansima, which is like unlimited weight essentially. Except it's not unlimited, it's not infinite. But the pansima boots weigh a lot. So let's go ahead and implement that. So the first thing we're going to need is like pansima dust. So let's go ahead and add that. Pansima dust. So now we got the 3 recipes in there. Now we need to make our pansima boots. So pansima armor is what we're going to call this, and we're going to untick everything except for the boots. Pansima boots is all it's going to be called. There we go. Properties, it's going to be a pansima thing. Maximal damage, I think, yeah, this is going to be like 40. So it's going to be slightly better than netherite boots, but not enough to make it like where you want to go with that instead. Because by falling into the black hole, you got to let go of them. Because like I said before, you have more mass falling down. And at the closest point to the black hole, you're hypothetically going to let go of it. And then it's going to fall back. The boots are going to fall into the black hole. Then you keep your speed and keep going. It's going to be about 2 and then 0.11. So it's still a little better than netherite. It's not insanely good, but it's a little better. And then boots tick event. So that's what we need to do right now. Wait. Oh yeah, I need to put texture on there. There we go. Let's give the boots a tick event. We're gonna add a procedure and create new. Well, let's go into the boots and add the procedure. So, add procedure, import boots. There we go. So what this does is this gives you slowness 2 because you weigh a lot. It's gonna be hard to walk, and it also gives you or it's not necessary. And then it overrides your movement vector every single tick by... The only thing it changes is your Y speed. So like the speed at which you're falling on the Y axis. It just changes that by -0.1. That's all it does. Just subtracts 0.1 every tick. So it makes it a lot harder to fall. I'll show you guys that in a second. Now let's go ahead and add a recipe for that. So I'm actually going to make another folder called procedures. And I'm going to put that in there. So let's go ahead and add a recipe for the pansima boots. Pansima boots recipe. And maybe I'll make it so I'll make the full armor set at some point, and then that way I can make you travel to other planets with that. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah, it's sort of shapeless. Pansima ingot. Pansima ingot. Pansima ingot. Pansima ingot. We'll get you your boots. There you go. Alright, look at that. Delicious, delicious coffee. Alright, put that recipe into there. We got our pansima boots. Now we're good to go. Now we can try them out. So, yeah, before we start the next part, let's go ahead and try them out. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this works. Alright, so we're in the world. I'll go full screen just so you guys can see a little better. If we grab ourselves some Ponsma boots and we slap them on, you realize, okay, we're going a lot slower. Slowness 2 is applied. What is going on? I can't jump very high. I can't even, look, I can't even get up a block. How am I supposed to do this? Well, if you're having a block issue, just carry slabs on you at all times, and you can just kind of finesse using the slabs just like that. See that? And if I teleport myself in the air 50 blocks, see how fast I fall? Now, I want to do that without the boots, and then get your guys' opinion. See how it's much slower? Pretty cool stuff right there. So, that's the boots. That's the basic premise of the boots. They make you weigh a lot, and so it's hard to get around. Actually, I need to fix the flying issue too, because it affects you while you're flying. Alright, I'll go ahead and do that quick, just because I don't want that to be here. Alright, so with the next part that's going to happen here, I need to give a huge shout out to Captain Blaziken, who I hired to make me 24 textures for this Final Frontier mod. So, the textures are all for one dimension right now. So we have a dimension called Idaris that we're going to add in right now. So first, we need to add in the blocks, and then we're going to add in the biomes. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's add ourselves our first block called Aqua Petra. Actually, I want to add iDish because he suggested that this is the block that we make the core out of. So I'm going to go ahead and import that. That's in my MCreator folder. Final Frontier, textures, blocks, Idaris blocks. It's called iDish. So that's it right here. It's a purple block. Nice. It's a stone, so we gotta mark that as stone. Means it has a hardness of, I gotta Google that quick, I forgot. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do our first biome, which is going to be Idaris Islands. So the grass block, of course, is going to be this, and then this is going to be the underground dirt block, and the watercolor is going to be this one. So custom trees are going to be 7 because, but yeah, we'll just pick vanilla trees and then not spawn them. I think that's probably the best way to do it. The features, trees per chunk, nothing. There's absolutely nothing here. Structures, biome generation. I think this is more I'm looking at. It's got to have low biome generation. It's going to have a high biome height variation. The rest of that can just be like that. Actually, I want to make it island. Beach. Go. And now let's go ahead and add in our Idaris Ocean, because that's what this planet mostly is. It's mostly an ocean. So we got to add in the Idaris Ocean. Go ahead and add our base block as the dirt here, and under it's stone. Let's go ahead and do iDish underneath. Watercolor, of course, same thing, same dealio. Features, structures, doesn't have anything of coolness to it. Structures, effects, yep. Good. Now we need to add in a spawning condition for Subnauta. So it's gonna spawn in. We don't actually have the crap. Right. Alright, let's add in the dimension now. Dimension is Idaris. Here we go. Main filler block, it's going to be iDish. The fluid block is going to be water. Alright. Biomes in this dimension are going to be Idaris Ocean and Idaris Islands. I actually need to make the oceans more common. Let's crank that to 40. Let's just go as high as we can. 110. You're going to be everywhere. Okay, and then sleep attempt, deny. Disable ambient light source. Go ahead and do that. No skylight source. Does water vaporize? No. Sky fog color. It's gonna be dark blue. Like that. Portal. No portal. And then no triggers yet. So now let's go ahead and make these spawning conditions for Sonata and Lapida. Sonata needs to be able to replace the dirt to make the sand. So it can replace Rodar or that. We'll say about 64, 64. This is going to be 32. This is going to be 66. 64. There we go. And so those 2 blocks, that's all good. Yeah. Alright, and now let's do the same thing with Lapida. So Idaris, Rodar, and this. 64, 64, 32, 64. Alright, and then that's good. So now we got the sands all there. Everything's there. Now let's go ahead and I just want to show you guys that I have a command to TP to Idaris and to teleport to the end. So hopefully the loot table works. I'm actually going to check that. Actually, you know, I have time. I'll check it. Why not? So let's go ahead and see what the dimension looks like. Alright, let's go to Idaris. So we just do this TP command for now. And it will spawn us inside blocks and stuff. I need a torch or 2 or something. Alright, there is no light here. It's kind of hard to see. So let's just effect at give at p night vision 999. There we go. So, oh, that's like pink. Nice. I kind of like that. With the light, it's pink. Cool. So, got this like pinkish block that with light is, or purplish block that with light is like pink. Then we got these sand beaches here that are kind of close to the water area. And even if you were to start digging down a little bit around here, you'll find them. Actually, you find mostly stone. Wow, there's only one. Okay, yeah, that's an ocean. I forgot to make ocean very. Okay, well, let me go do that quick. That's my bad, guys. My bad. I'm gonna check if Silk Touch works too in the next run. Here we are. We found ourselves the new Idaris with more ocean and less dumb stuff. So I actually want even more ocean than this, believe it or not, because there's too much other land. I don't know how to make the ocean more common than this, because I mean, I guess it is a really big amount more common, but in the ocean we find that there's stone, not even the sand or the dirt that I wanted. Okay, so there's a couple adjustments I need to make. Kinda sad. I really thought that would. That sucks, I guess. Go ahead and see if I can fix that. I don't really know how. I'll figure it out. But I do like how this looks at iDish. Came out more brown than I thought it would be. What does it look like under a torch? Oh yeah, that's purpley. Alright, well. I'll do a little digging into that quick, and I'll also look at the Silk Touch. Alright guys, so I did the janky version of making a Silk Touch operation on this block. So as you guys can see, it doesn't drop anything. But if you go into procedures and see when the block is destroyed, it checks to see if you have Silk Touch. That is the most janky thing I've ever done. I need to make sure that says that if the player's in creative mode. If player doesn't have that enabled. Otherwise, because otherwise you destroy the block and it'll just be like dropping crap all over the place. So yeah, that's that. I actually don't need this loot table anymore, so I'll go and delete that. Commands. Okay. I think. Yeah, I think it's gone. Alright, so we got I got it working. So now, well, I still want the oceans to be way less common, or more common, sorry. I can't figure out how to do that. Once again, I found a janky way to get the oceans to work. So what I did is I went into Idaris and just kept clicking add biome and just kept adding the ocean over and over, and it actually works. So we're going on to the next part now after about 30 minutes of trying to get that to work. So let's go ahead. We're going to add ourselves a procedure. So this procedure is going to teleport us from the end to Idaris. So I already have the procedure in here. We go ahead and go to desktop and import end to Idaris. This first if statement checks if you're in the end. Second one checks if you're wearing the boots. Third one checks if your current Y position is less than -60, and that you start to die at -64. So once you get to that point, it will set your location really high and teleport you to Idaris. So this is still a slight issue I am having. So I might just make it so that there's an in-between state to where you have to like manually drop the thing in the black hole, which I think would be kind of interesting. Like a way to do that. It's like you get really close to the black hole. It'll be like a mini game sort of thing, maybe like a GUI while you're in a temporary dimension. I think that would be a good way to go. So yeah, then it will take you to the temporary dimension. You play with the GUIs. You see the thing coming close to the black hole. Then you drop. There's like a certain gateway that you drop it in, the boots in, and then you keep going, and then you're good to go. Teleport you to 900 blocks above. So let's see if this works. I had a little issue with this earlier, but hey, hopefully it'll work now. So let's go ahead and try it. Alright, first thing we want to do is put the boots on and make sure that it doesn't affect us in creative mode, which it doesn't, right? But then the moment we go to survival, oh, now we're affected. Oh yeah. In game mode creative. Alright, there we go. Let's go TP at P090 and slash TP end, because that'll bring us straight to the end here. One of my chords here really far. Alright, so then let's go there. And then you can see we're right here in the end. And so now what's going to happen when I walk off the cliff with these boots on? So if I do slash game mode survival and I run over the side here and I'm like, there, oh, that did a ton of damage. What the heck? I didn't do it right. What? Why is this not working? It's not on player tick update. Alright, well. Let's make sure that's on a player tick update. There we go. Great, and now. Try again. Alright, TP end. Slash TP at P090. Brick. TP end. TP. It's gonna teleport me back again. I knew it. I think I broke the game. Got mad. Alright, take 3. Alright, let's see if this works. We're gonna load up in the world, and I think this is gonna work. I mean, there's no reason it really shouldn't, right? Alright, let's see. So slash TP end. Fly to the middle here. Actually, I don't really need to go to the middle. I just need to grab my boots and jump. There we go. Plop them on. Let's do game mode survival just to ensure that we don't die. And effect give at P night vision 9999. Oh, that's an issue. Ocean shouldn't be that deep. Not this again. But anyway, let's go to Idaris. So what should happen now is as soon as I go here, it should plot me in the sky. Didn't work exactly as expected, but Okay, it looks better. Come on. Now why? Why is this happening? There's just no reason. I think it's because of that -2. Or, yeah, let's go to 1.9 and then... That's so annoying. Okay, well... I don't know why it's not teleporting me, though. Because I made a procedure for it to do that. But, like, as soon as they enter the dimension, it teleports you to 900. I don't know, what the heck? Weird. But... yeah, it takes you to the dimension. It worked, kind of. Because you jump down, it takes you to the dimension, you lose your boots. Because, like, hypothetically, you're going in orbit really close to the black hole. At your closest point, you drop the boots. The boots fall probably in. And then you keep going way further out and further than where you even started from. Which gets you to your planet, Idaris. So... alright, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. And if you enjoy content, subscribe. I'm going to be trying to upload as much as I can this summer. I mean, it's already halfway through the summer, but I want to do as much as I can. So here's episode 1. Hopefully this is substantial for you guys for right now. Hopefully episode 2 will come out soon. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the coffee. Peace out.